All right, so the scenario is you're out four-wheeling and your front U-joint goes bad. Now mine hasn't blown up yet, but it needs to be replaced. Now typically I would just grab a couple sockets, take my drive shaft out and punch them out that way. It's kind of the way we've been doing it forever, right? Now I think I've found something that could make things a little bit easier for replacing a U-joint on the trail, and I'll show you right now. And that would be the pop block by PB Precision. It looks like just a machined piece of aluminum that fits over like your axle shaft or your drive shaft, and it gives you a spot that makes it a little bit easier to punch out the other side of that U-joint without having to fiddle around with sockets. Now obviously something like this you wouldn't be using at home. I mean, you're going to be using like your vise or press or something like that just to make quick work of it. But when you're out in the hills or four-wheeling wherever you're at, fiddling around with sockets can get pretty frustrating. Now I've had to do it a time and time again out on the trail. I had to do it in Moab the first time I ever went out there. That was an intimidating process, but you do get pretty good at it. However, I figured for $50 I might as well give it a shot. So we've got Judith out here. I figured I might as well put myself in the scenario where you would be using this tool, and that's out on the trail. First I got to pull my transfer case skid plate, then we'll pull the drive shaft and see how this thing works. So the transfer case skid plate's now off. Now I need to pull the front drive shaft. That way I can take apart that front U-joint and pop that out. So let's go ahead and take the front drive shaft off. The Jeep's starting to make another noise, which I'm a little concerned about. I have no clue what it is, but it's making a noise, that's for sure. Alright, now that that's out, my poor GoPro is covered in grease, but now that we've got the old drive shaft out, I got to pull the U-joint clips or retainer clips to get access to be able to pound those out. So let's get that out and then we can use the tool. There we go. There we go. All right, so there's the old ones out. And I've got our new 1310 U-joint right here. It is greasable. Okay, so I have the pop block somewhat in place. Got it in there. I've got my little socket. So let's go ahead and start pounding out that old U-joint. So there's one off. So that one's pretty much out. Oh, yeah, that's out. So boom, just like that, the old one is now out. All right, so I got the new U-joint. I got the cap sitting over there. So I should probably try and wipe that down a little bit, huh? That's gross looking. Ah, it'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this side in. Go ahead and do this. All right, I'm just gonna lightly tap that guy in. Try and get that on there. Just lightly tap. That's still good there. Cool. Now all I got to do is pop in the new retainer clips. All right, so that is on. Boom, now all we got to do is reinstall the drive shaft. So I'm getting ready to get back under there and replace the drive shaft, and honestly that was like super easy. Normally I'm kind of frustrated by now fiddling around with sockets trying to line them up on a rock, but even though this piece didn't line up perfectly with my drive shaft, it still did exactly what it needed to do, and it made it a lot more secure and easier. That was like insanely easy. So let's pop this drive shaft back in. All right, I'm all put away. Now that's gotta be the fastest I've ever done a U-joint before. I was hoping this would be like a pretty long video of explaining this and showing the process, but this little pop block made it go by really quick. Yes, you can still use sockets, but personally, this made it just way more efficient. I mean, I was able to just line it up, pop them right out. No trying to balancing act of the sockets. This acted as a base, so I just set it in there, punched them right out. Now, you might not be using this at home in your garage. I understand people have bench vices and presses and things like that, but on the trail, this thing made it that much easier. So I'll leave a link down in the description where you can pick up the pop block from PB Precision, I believe it is. This video might come out a little late to where you can't order it for Christmas, but this makes a perfect gift for that four-wheel drive person that you may know or need to shop for. So I really recommend it. It made it that much easier. This is not paid or anything like that. I bought this with my own money, on my own free will. I saw it and I just thought, man, that would be kind of nice to keep in the Jeep. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Actually, we've got plenty of time left. It's a little windy and we're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow. And the trails are closing early, so let's go do some rock crawling. All right, so now we got a game plan. Noah is just clipping along in his little TJ. I guess he's doing like 55 right now down the interstate with a headwind. So we're going to try and meet him down in Sturgis, and then we're going to drop down into Galena and go run some of the rock crawling routes down in Camp 5. Maybe I'll get him down full size. We'll see. And hopefully we run into our other club members. So we're going to go ahead and head that way. Well, we made it to the trailhead. Noah joined us. Mitch called me on the way down here, and they're already out. They ran pretty much what we're gonna run, and then they're already back down into Galena. So I'm gonna air down like super low again. We were here what 2-3 weeks ago, I think it was, and we're gonna try and get him through full size. So let's go ahead and get that all taken care of. You got to disconnect still, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, Mitch, you told me that you guys ran full size, and we get down to the entrance of full size right here, right? If you look, your tire tracks go that way, but you're supposed to go that way and around. You guys missed the fun part. So that is what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go run the fun part, and then we'll pick up where you started. So yeah. All right, we'll get down there and do this. Lit.
That's hot.
Yeah, good thing I have V-Box. Lots of clacks and bangs, but we did it. I give him some room.
My turn.
driver and try that. Just kind of go back a little bit and roll. Alright, so as you go back, try and roll through it once, and then we'll toss a rock in there. So just try and roll through it. You don't need to bump it, just try and roll through. Alright, back up a little bit, I'll toss a rock in. Wrong. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's definitely a blind. Alright, let's try that. Might be a lot. This one gives me a shit. And it's snow anyway. Summertime I walk right up it, but when it's slick like that.
You walked right up it.
Yeah, I know.
I'll approach it, and if it looks like I'm gonna hit the body, stop me.
I will.
We'll do that.
Come on, little passenger. Come on, there goes. There you go, driver. We'll try that. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big rock.
Back more that way.
Yeah.
You can like hop over the rock over by.
Well, your rear end jumped over, and now
yeah.
your open Dana 35 might not let you go by. Oh, Jesus.
I didn't make it very far. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
That's close.
Yeah.
I'll get the camera out of your way. Holy cow, that was close.
I about saw Jesus.
That would have been new fenders. Just try and like walk it as slow as you can. And the higher up you go, that's more momentum it's gonna swing you down. So, gonna say, do you want me to just pull you up it?
Yeah. You can pull me. I haven't used this winch for it.
You want to just use your winch?
I kind of want to. I mean, I have it.
Do you have your stuff to do it? All right, I'll back up some. Gosh, it's slick.
Dude, your tire, like, it was freaking cool. It folded all the way back, so all you saw was just the bead, like, just the ring in the
So
bead.
the bead locks work.
Peeled. Yeah, the bead locks work, but the whole
That's
tire
awesome.
was like peeled under the Jeep. I was like waiting for it to just rip off or something, but that was pretty cool.
Well, we made it. I was afraid I was gonna take out a door, but it took a little bit. It is icy, dude. It is super icy.
Did you have a front locker on?
No, I've got a limited slip.
I thought you had a front.
So no, I only have a front limited slip, which like too much, it won't go, but it'll catch eventually. And then I got a Spartan locker in the rear. So yeah, incoming video. Yeah, exactly. If we hit 2,000 subs, somewhere a link to here. No, I'm waiting for 2,000 subs. When we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a full walk around of Judith the Jeep. There you go. Nice job, dude. Well, we are back to the trailhead, and overall we had a super productive day. I had the opportunity to show you guys a little bit about the Pop Block by PB Precision, and I'll go ahead and make sure there's a link down in the description below. After that, we loaded up in Judith, met up with our buddy Noah, and went and did a little bit of rock crawling down at Camp 5, and so far everybody made it out, I think. I mean, we're back at the trailhead, so we're golden. Smoked a couple rocks, and overall it was an awesome day. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and you already know the drill. Get on out there and keep on Jeeping on.